The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What is going on, everybody? Hey, it's Saturday. It's one of my favorite times of the week because I get to hang out and have fun with all you guys and play video games. Today we're going to play some Red Dead Redemption. We're on 299. We have done this 299 times. You'd think by now we'd be professionals, but here we are. Hey, I'm joined by my good buddy, the author, David Applegate.
G'day, friends, fans. Welcome to another Coffee and Gaming. We're going to have some fun, so kick back, relax, and chill.
Yeah, dude. Almost 300 episodes. Almost 300. That's crazy. Dude, it's been a wild ride. Like, I would say we should get Tommy back up here for 300, and then that way he can accidentally log out and crash the stream, but he's not, like, connected with it anymore, so... He got that. See, that was. Did you know what happened on that, right?
It was the first stream, wasn't it?
It was the first Coffee and Gaming stream, and we were both sharing. We were both sharing a StreamYard account. Yeah. So I was logged into it, and he was logged into it, and he was driving. And when he cut service, it kicked the stream. I was so mad. Out. Yeah. Yep, kicked him out, and it just deleted the whole thing, and I was so mad. Yeah. So, let's see. News for today. Last night, Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica Kirk, went live and discussed her, the last few days have been kind of rough for her. Obviously, kind of is an understatement. She discussed what they're moving forward. They're going to continue the show, which good. Thank you. I thoroughly enjoy listening to his content. I would. Yeah. There've been plenty of times where that's kind of my midday show. I flip flop between them and Alex Jones a lot. Yep. Alex Jones less as much because Alex Jones is just turning into one big commercial. But he's going through a lot, so he needs some money. So whatever, I get it. But I'm tired of hearing the sales pitch all the time.
I'm tired of an hour of a sales pitch. We'll be back right after this break, and it's straight into a vitamin commercial, and then a water commercial.
Have you guys seen the in the far clip of the actual what's the word I'm looking for in Minecraft? The actual event. Yeah. All right. There was a guy with long hair that stood up, and it looked like he was shouting. It looked like he was cheering. Yes. All right.
And he was immediately arrested for disturbing the peace.
He was. How the Philadelphia Eagles found out that he was an Eagles fan, and they have since barred his family and anyone related to him, barred him from ever coming back to their stadium.
I heard something also about the Panthers banning somebody as well.
Probably, yeah. He actually someone found him, interviewed him, and he realized his quote was, "I realizing the situation was dangerous, I stood and started shouting USA to project strength.
He's
So
changed his story.
he may have been misunderstood in that moment.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. He might not have understood the exact
I'm willing
moment.
to forgive if somebody stands forward and says, "Yes, I heard this." As
I'm willing. He did come out. He's posted a RJO. Do I remember you? No, I don't. Maybe
Well,
if I know of a different screen name you've used.
Yeah.
If you're like the prime mover or something, then maybe. But hopefully, which if you are the prime mover, you should check your email because you could come hang out with us.
Yeah. But look, a few people have said some stupid things and then says, okay, I'm willing to forgive them because we got to fight evil with good. That's
Legend of the West. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
I get you now. I remember you.
Okay.
We're going to jump into the game here in just a second. He changed his name again. Why would you change your name for? Let's see. But yeah, apparently he has come out. I'm going to share that in our group chat so that we can go back to it later and talk about it.
One of the developers on the Ghost of Yotai has been fired from Sony because of her comments.
Yeah.
Guys, you called for accountability, and we're sitting back and watching the puppet.
You sure did.
You sure did. We're sitting back and watching it.
All right, let's
accountability.
Let's fire up this game.
A lot of people have noticed the same things that we noticed during our stream, that Charlie Kirk was fired not just for speaking, but for being effective.
Yeah.
What's his name? Halal Hogan has come out and says Charlie never preached hate to LGBTQ. Christ never preached hate of LGBTQ. He never persecuted LGBTQ. That was something that came out of the Middle Ages, hey, don't
forget to hit that like button, by the way, RJO.
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks,
it.
Yeah. A lot of people don't understand this. The reason why during the Middle Ages Christianity tried to purge and persecute the pagans is because the pagans threw the Christians in lines, cheered, enslaved them, and tried to wipe them out. They thought it was do unto others. But unfortunately, the whole idea of do unto others is you don't carry it to the next generation. Okay, you do a measure of justice, and it went too far. And that is the problem, okay? Christianity does have a human problem. Everybody has a human problem. But a lot of Christians preachers on YouTube have pointed out, rightfully so, Charlie Kirk was welcoming to homosexuals. He was never against trans. What he was against was was giving sterilizing agents to 10-year-olds.
Exactly.
He wasn't against the man wearing a dress. Wear what you want. Make whatever makes you feel comfortable. But don't force me to use your pronouns. Don't force me to pay for your chemical castration. And don't come back at me in 10 years' time and complain that I didn't stop you. I warned you, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of people are calling Ben Shapiro an opportunist. Okay. I tend to agree. Okay. But I don't think he is as bad a man as people make him out to be. I think he's just a very confused man who happens to have a big enough audience that it supports his positions. Okay.
Yeah.
But
I completely agree. Now, did you hear where he came out and said, he was talking about something and he was just like, you know what, whatever. He dropped the F bomb.
Yeah, he's starting to unravel. He can't hold his own beliefs together anymore.
Yeah,
he knows it. He knows he was wrong about Candace, and he just can't face the fact that he's surrounded by Christians who have proved him wrong time and time again. He took his anger and frustration out on Candace.
Did
Why?
he? I didn't hear about that.
Why? Because they had an argument about Christianity, and she said, you can't deny Christ is king, and he just flipped out. She didn't do it in a flippant way. She just said it off the cuff straight away, like automatic reaction,
Yeah.
Because every Christian preacher that I've spoken to who is a intellectual Christian, not a biblical Christian, okay? I was brought up hallelujah. No, I'm talking about people who sat down, studied the Bible academically, have said Judaism is close to Christianity, but it is only half the story. Christianity takes you to the finish line, and that is what Ben Shapiro can't get.
Hey,
he
can you
cannot
hear?
get over the hurdle. If he can
RGO says, you know what I would love? What would you love?
What would you love, boy? Tell us.
Can you hear? Can you hear the audio?
Nope. Wait. It's a little soft.
Oh, David getting president. That's what he would love. I don't know.
All right.
If he was, I could do something cool.
All right.
Applegate and Scott for president and vice president. There you go.
Actually, isn't that a weird thing? Anyway, I could pull a Kamala.
Yeah.
I'll just say, hey, I've got American relatives. That's good enough for me.
Right?
Right? All right. Now, there's, of course, other issues at that point, but we won't go into that. But
my arms is going to fall off.
There you go. Plenty of sound.
You got some speaking to do of your own. Not that old gang of yours.
I told you, I don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing. I thought. Whoa, hold your horses there. It seems the cat has got our friend here's tongue. I was thinking Mr. Williamson could have a word.
You ready to talk, boy? I told you, mister. I told you. I don't know nothing. Okay? They ain't no friends of mine. I just been ridden with them for a while.
Horseshit. You see, we heard that part, so how about you tell the truth? That's what you want me to do.
Hurt him, so the next time he opens his mouth, it is to tell us what is going on. Who am I kidding? One of O'Driscoll's boys couldn't open.
Is the money stock in the chimney? I know about that one. I don't mind if you tell me where rare stuff is. I mean, I'm gonna do this mission real quick, and then we can mess around some. I don't care.
Oh, don't worry. You're only balls, boy. Just gonna cause you trouble. You know, in Imperial Rome, eunuchs was among the happiest and most loyal of courtiers.
No, you kidding me, right?
Of course.
You sick bastards! Oh, what do you want from me?
Well, you are gonna talk. The only question is now or after we got these little fellas off.
Soprano.
I know where O'Driscoll's hold up. And you're right. He don't like you any more than you like him. He's at 6 Point Cabin. I'll take you there. Serious. I don't like him. I mean, I like him even less than I like you. No offense.
Oh, none taken. Okay then, partner. Why don't you take a few of us up there right now? I got this, Dutch. Should be fun. All right, you. Come on. Let's go.
In the house at Rhodes with a knife.
Let's both hope you ain't.
I think so. I think so. When we get finished up with this, we can go. We can look around for that.
Sure as shit was. John, Bill, come here. We got a phone call needs making. Where we heading?
Up into the hills behind Valentine. Well, I'll show you.
John, you take this little.
Unfortunately, well,
nonsense. Kill him. Sure. You gotta pay your buddies our respects.
He taking us to Colm?
That's what he says. Come on.
I'm taking you to him. Look, I'll give you more directions when we're close. But if I know where we are, it's up past Valentine.
All right, I'll leave. Sharing saddle with an O'Driscoll. Who'd have thought?
How many times I gotta say? I ain't an O'Driscoll.
You sure look like one, and smell like. God damn. You smell like one too.
I smell like horse shit.
That's right. Boy, are you high.
Morgan, you got throwing knives in your saddlebag. Dud said that you might. I was asked to give them, and I'm doing you the further courtesy of telling you about it.
Next time you want to give me something, how about you give it to me instead of hiding it somewhere, hoping the opportunity comes up to mention it?
Last goddamn favor I do you.
Hey, if I got my bearings, it's over here. Yeah, I know this country. Take this track up through the rocks.
Take your track up through the rocks.
You told me what the O'Driscoll smelled like before you asked me to ride with him.
That's because you wasn't asked to ride with us. You was told.
I smell like a stall ain't been cleaned out in a month. I smell like that because you had me tied up there about as long.
You be smelling worse.
He shit himself, yeah.
Arguing for.
Granted. I was in with a bad lot. I'm trying to make amends, if I can.
You don't know the half.
I do know Colm killed Dutch's sweetheart.
And that's the man you chose to ride with. A woman killer.
Well, it was after he killed his brother. And the way I understood it,
Making excuses for the man and his crimes. What kind of trap you leading us into, boy?
now we go left. Road will take us up and round.
Yeah, technically, you should be riding into a trap. There should be an O'Driscoll on point, but there isn't.
Those are the hills.
Well, there is a sort of trap, but
Take your horses. We got to climb, boys. Careful, Morgan.
You know, you all ain't that different from the O'Driscolls.
What did
that's
you
true.
say?
I've been watching you all these weeks, and
You've been tied to a tree. You don't know nothing about this gang.
yeah, well,
We're right
you don't know
and
much
you're
about
wrong.
The O'Driscolls.
Yeah.
I know more about you than you know about them, and I know all about them. So
Tell us then, how are we like those mongrel dogs?
you're outlawed like them. You're out to survive like them. You
Yeah.
live rough.
Yeah.
You live hard,
Like them.
fighting the law, nature. You're out for yourselves.
See, this is why you're an O'Driscoll, O'Driscoll. You're out to survive. We're out to live. Free.
See?
Combs a sneak thief and a killer. Dutch is more like a teacher.
Sneak
Where
thief.
I've been, you just look the same.
Well, he's still in the naive phase about Dutch.
Here,
Yeah.
we go down the hill into the forest.
We're going in quiet. Take
Because
it out.
if you think everybody who rode with the O'Driscolls a killer, a liar, and a thief, well, guess who rode with the O'Driscolls first? Dutch.
Settle this like we know how.
So
Okay?
he met his wife, he met,
Okay, bye.
got into an argument with his brother.
All right then.
Through the
They were
trees.
once friends. It's the biggest betrayal. You hate that which you love the most.
Hey,
Yep.
we're real close. I'd leave your horses the other side of this clearing.
I'll get my guns off my horse, and I'm ready.
Easy, Bill. Quiet.
Whoa.
See, there should be a guy on that ridge.
This is it.
Yeah, you'd think there would
Just the other
be.
side of this hill.
Okay. Off your horses.
Particularly when they're only on the other side of the hill.
Them knives.
I said easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Follow me, all right? It ain't far.
We might have shared a horse, but we ain't friends. Remember, I'm watching you. Every
Oh yeah, the donkey.
ain't
I think he.
now, come on. It'd be suicide.
You'll die, boy. But you'll lose your balls first.
Jeez. There. You see?
See, look at that.
hey, get down.
Cabin's in the clearing down there. There'll be a bunch of fellers hiding out there too.
Are these fellas armed?
Armed, drunk, wary of strangers. Yup.
And Corporal Driscoll?
He'll be holed up in his cabin. Be passed out, booze blind, likely as not.
Over there. Someone's coming.
So, who's gonna tell him we ain't got nothing for the pot?
Oh, let me think. The feller that spooked the game, I reckon.
I'm gonna drain it. I'll catch up.
No, we ain't gonna fall for that. We're gonna wait so you can tell him yourself.
Yeah.
If anyone's actually gonna shoot the messenger, it'd be that mean son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
It's got to be the blindest outlaws in the world.
Yeah.
And he's got to be the dumbest. Think that they're hiding up there.
Free.
All right, ready?
This first fella.
Okay. Go to work.
You was really quiet.
He's down.
Just stick to what I read. Good work. Losing all the camp. We left our guide up there. He's meek as a little lamb.
Gosh, I got all three of them before they could get a warning. That was awesome.
That was quickest I've seen you do it.
Yeah.
I was like, toink, toink, toink. I was like, give me my arrow back, boy. You don't need it anymore.
Arthur.
No.
Feather on the log. What we doing about him? This
I'll take care of him.
You need it done right.
Oh! Send him ass. Just like, doink. Man, you're mowing them down like flies at a barbecue. Somebody saw it.
It's on! We move quick! We move hard! This is for the hideout!
Guzzle.
Oh, I couldn't get down.
Yeah.
Nabbit. Retry checkpoint.
After that, after all that,
I know.
Okay, now what? We're at the perimeter.
now you got to relocate.
On my mark. I'm gonna take a look at these boys. Sure thing.
Up to the rock.
Dag nabbit.
Don't run away from me!
We got him! Close in!
We catch you unawares!
Corporal Driscoll! Where are you?
Got that guy coming. He's coming on the flank. There he is. Near the tent. Where is he? That was a weird one. Climb around. Careful. There he is. Trees. Near the house.
We're putting you all down! on then.
Yeah, behind.
Oh, this is done.
Now this is why they come for you later.
You stay here, you dead man.
Sons of bitches.
Gotcha.
Comb's still here.
Hey, you said Combs be in the cabin.
I'll check.
We're gonna go in and find out.
Get ready.
You all right?
Sure. Thank you. Combe O'Driscoll. Stay here. You set us up. Come here!
What?
You set us up.
No, I didn't.
You did. Combe O'Driscoll ain't here.
He was here, I swear. If I was setting you up, I wouldn't have saved your life.
It's a good point, Arthur.
All right, then, go on. Get out of here.
Hey?
I won't kill you.
I didn't set you
Get
up.
lost.
Get lost.
I'm letting you run away. Now go on. Get out of here.
That's as good as killing me. Out there, without you, Combe O'Driscoll's gonna lose his mind about this.
So?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm one of you now.
Give me a break. All right. I'm warning you.
Oh, I know.
Come on, let's get to camp.
What are you doing?
So you got the cash?
What cash?
Yeah, there's usually some cash.
Look.
Chimney.
I'll check it. Rest of you boys, get to camp quick.
See, Arthur? I ain't so bad.
Hey, Bill. You tell Dutch old Kieran ain't worth killing. Just yet.
Right you are.
Yeah.
Now we get to loot and unload a shooter. Don't go
Yeah.
out the door. That ends it. There's the rifle, which you can only get if you don't have it. It's the stone, isn't it? You got to search.
Yeah, but I had to wait till the prompt came up.
Prompt. Yeah, sorry.
Something tucked away.
$600. Shoo-wee. Hang on. I need to go get my dog, get my horse.
Yeah, but says you leave. Don't know if you can remove the rifle. Yeah. Loot and my looter shooter.
Here comes a
Yeah, loot.
horse.
Gotta put everything on her chair. All right, now let's see what I can loot in my looter shooter. Oh, now you. Now it's weird how it's sometimes. Yeah. Gets the color, yes.
Hey, all right, double barrel shotgun.
Thank you, my friend. Let's go for a door. Not one, but two reasons.
Yeah.
Soon we're gonna return to gonna do the camp business. End this mission.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Just Wait for the looting in our looter shooter. There we go.
Silently kill 4 Driscolls. Stack on it. I had that. Get 12 headshots. Maybe not. Okay.
12 headshots is a bit rich.
Yeah. Shotgun shells.
Table. Draw.
I wish I could just take that map that they got.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice?
I wouldn't have
Reading
to
their
buy
bounties.
one.
Looking at their bounties from the rail mission. Oh, they're looking at your bounties for the rail job.
Yeah.
They're not so happy. There we go, that box. They ain't so happy with you. That's why.
Uh-oh.
What? Uh-oh. Been too long? Witness?
Yep.
Damn, didn't get to loot the bodies. Oh, well, not that there's much on them.
Nah.
Gonna get out of that radius.
Whoa.
Oops! Wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the. Where's the path down?
Yep.
I'm going. I just have to switch backs.
Switchback, yeah. Right, now I see it. Switch around, yeah. Careful of the edge. And get to the bottom quite easily, yeah. And out of radius of the search party. Which I thought would be across the river, but...
Yeah.
All right.
Easy now.
Damn it. Maybe you scared him off?
Must have. Ooh, there's a gold nugget.
Thank you.
Oh.
Search this. Table.
I don't see any notes.
Search. There.
I've already opened it.
Is there an up?
No.
All right, before you get on the horse, RGA wants you to press tab and U twice.
I'm using a
Controller.
yeah, I'm using controller.
So that's menu and up twice.
Oh.
Inventory, horse supplies. The Mask.
I don't think I have anything. This is a new game.
Yeah, I don't think he's picked up the Skull Mask.
I haven't done anything yet. We're still in number 2. When I bought the game for I bought it for PC.
Yeah.
So
it probably doesn't have the Skull Mask or any of those. Okay.
I don't like wearing masks. I don't know what they're good for. I don't ever wear anything but a hat.
The mask is when you go on missions, now and again you pull up a mask, and if you've got the Skull Mask in your inventory, it pulls that one up instead. If it's selected as your mask. I said I wasn't interested. Yeah, it's a rare mask. It's strawberry.
I mean, it's fun. I'll go look for it and I'll get it. It's whatever.
Hey, that's strawberry. Where's strawberry's up, isn't it?
No, it's down over here somewhere. I haven't unlocked the map yet.
I don't like. Okay. My bad. I forgot. New game. You're north. You haven't gone south yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep forgetting this is a new game, RGO. We're starting fresh. This is the PC version. And no, there's no mods for anybody asks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
yeah.
Now we were going to play this through and go and then look at the modded missions because some of them claim to restore cut content.
That would be kind of cool.
That will be cool. Yeah, but I think it'd be like the Shadowrun cut content, So it was cut because they felt it was too repetitive, Yeah, we've got to get there first. This is a horse riding simulator.
Yeah.
1 hour of horse riding and 5 minutes of gunplay. Michael Knowles says that Charlie Kirk would have been president. I could see that.
I could have too. We were talking about that yesterday, and I was like, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have been.
Yeah. But the real reason is because he went to Lions Den and he was effective at turning lions around.
Yeah.
Gen Z was very he brought Gen Z to the table when Gen Z had given up on anything other than radical politics. But there's a lot of people out there who are saying, Dems, you have unleashed the whirlwind.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can kill a man, but all you do is elevate his ideas.
Yep.
Because you proved it. Because his simple message was, prove me wrong. They couldn't. That's what. Huge mistake. Now, there are other YouTube commentators coming out saying, well, they're also got death threats, and now they have to take them seriously. Yeah, unfortunately, that's true, right?
No need for fence.
Asmund Gold, Charlie, James O'Keefe, Ben Shapiro, Michael Knowles. Some names people won't recognize. Jesse Lee Patterson, Jordan Peterson.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
Oh, there's other people who've been living with death threats, like Raymond Ibrahim. He says this no longer left or right, it's right or wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a revolver down here I'd like to pick up, but oh well.
Yep.
Yep.
There are a lot of people posting misinformation right now, and if you see, you got to be careful of new accounts these days, because they're gonna they come at you as a friend, and then they start trying to feed you misinformation about Israel and Charlie and China in particular.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mandami in New York has been exposed, has been funded by a billionaire with ties to China, even though he's Indian. This guy is Sikh Mandami or something. He's a.
Is that the guy that's running for governor?
Yeah, he's got a lot of money in China. Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
If Trump,
they're saying
Trump
that
can't
they're
do
saying
anything
that
direct.
Hold on a second.
Yeah. All right. We're not saying Trump saying it may not be something he can directly affect, but if Congress passes the foreign agent bill, Mandami might be gone. I think the Democrats, however, they'll challenge it in court. They want their Mandami because look at how they ruined Idaho with government stores in Idaho.
There's a candidate for governor in Virginia, April Spanberger. She's using his playbook, that Mandami.
Yeah. She's funded by the same people.
Yep, it's terrible.
Yeah. Buy votes. This is how the Democrats were in Idaho with government stores. Don't know if you heard of them. Sunshine? Sunshine supermarkets or something. They went broke. They're actually funded by they're actually a state enterprise, which is straight out of the Chinese playbook, right? Buy people's votes, offer them free food, free education, free food, free healthcare, free. Nothing's free. Where does the labor come from? If something's free, where does the labor come from? Slavery. But here's the thing. There are stories that could have come out today. Trump was supposed to be talking about the U.S. becoming an energy leader today. The U.S. have had a huge breakthrough in fusion energy.
I need to be right in here.
No, I'm not a conspiracist. I'm just saying that whenever there's a big story, there's another story that gets knocked off the pedestal,
Yeah.
And they don't But 2 days ago, NASA started. Have you heard of Operation Artemis?
No.
A couple of days ago, or Dragon X. NASA and Elon Musk has started a program together to get a US shuttle into orbit. Now, these are robots, and what they do is that they'll act as refuelers, and they're going to launch the Artemis, refuel it in orbit. This way, you don't have to build a huge super rocket. You only have to stay. This is using Elon's refuelable rockets. So they send a rocket into orbit, refuel it, then send it to two to the moon. It will one will refuel the other. Oh, the hillbillies!
Oh gosh!
Oh god! Gotcha.
Dang, they killed me, dude.
Yeah, they were quick. Anyway, after 35
but
years...
it's funny I got good karma for killing that guy.
Well, for killing that Democrat.
Yeah.
In Minecraft. I mean, Red Dead. Anyway, 11 hours ago, Commonwealth Fusion Systems announced that the Spark reactor has been successfully tested. They're hoping to be commercially viable by 2030.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. After days of testing, they had a small, brief moment of fusion. US science has made a credible breakthrough. This could potentially power the entire United States. They don't know how strong it will be. Like they've only had a fraction of a second, of power generation. But if they could stabilize it and have a consistent fusion reactor, be able to produce more energy than it takes to initiate the reaction. This is experiments that have been going on for quite some time. But US fusion breakthrough has reignited the global race. The laser-driven experiment in California has doubled the previous fusion energy yield breakthrough. So in the global race, this is actually the closest anybody's come to a viable reactor. So the problem is they can create a fusion reaction, but can they sustain it and get energy out of it? Now, previous test was 5.2 megajoules, which is always a lot of energy. But in a fraction of a time, right? So they have to be able to harness it as well. They don't use lasers just to initiate the reactor. They also need to sustain it. This is using boron, which doesn't produce neutrons, so you don't have what you would call residual radiation. China, Japan, and South Korea are your nearest competitors. You also have China and Europe in the race. Energy industries around the world are desperate for a grid-connected fusion power plant to be operating by 2030 because they need to replace gas, right? Fusion is no longer 50 years away, more like 30. This $30 billion gamble will cut the price of energy, which is what's choking industry right now. Trump, by unleashing natural gas, has brought down the price. But if you want to return to the boom times, you need cheap energy, right? And that's fusion. Even nuclear, they'd have to build dozens of reactors to equal this amount of power, And they'll use a small fission reactor as a initiator to fusion, and the fusion reactor will be basically run a fusion reaction, trap the energy in what you would call a plasma coil, bleed off the heat, which will power the turbines, And with the breakthrough in gas turbines lighter than ever, using this new gas turbine, it's massive and it only weighs 30 kilograms. You can lift it. It's massive, but you can lift it. You know jet engine turbines. You know how big they are? Like,
No.
spread your arms and you can't put your arms around the fan, right?
Yeah.
But it weighs as much as a bag of dog food.
Mm.
Well, that kind of turbine, the less it weighs, the faster it will spin. And because it can take a lot of pressure, something like a fusion reactor would be able to gas turbine. Instead of using the gas to burn, they use it in a compressor in a closed loop, heated by the fusion reactor. And basically, that plasma basically will produce 5 times the energy that you'd get from a normal gas turbine. Which in itself is commercially viable if you can sustain the reaction. Which technically means you should cut the electricity bills at least by half. I could live with that. Because you do have to pay for the building of the infrastructure. You can't, But because these reactors allegedly can last like much longer than any other reactor, it would basically, you won't be paying for the reactor over 30 years like a normal nuclear reactor. If you're paying for it like over 100 years, then you'd cut power costs and reignite American industry.
Just get out of my way.
And why is it tied to the Artemis project is because NASA needs the energy as well, right? They need the energy to process the fuel, and they need lots of it. Right now, you're spending about 1% of GDP on this project. Which may not sound like much, but it is a lot of money. And you're going to wonder why. Well, it's the future. It's absolutely vital that we're freed from this prison.
Easy.
Oh, sorry. RJA said bye. He has a Discord.
Yeah, I saw that he has a Discord. I don't have Discord. So.
Yep.
But you said if you go west, you'll find the hey, I'm in.
Well, thanks for liking my humor. Ha! Somebody will say that was $100 well spent.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
Here we go.
I was just talking about you. How a complete stranger saved me from certain demise.
Fine thing to do, helping a feller out like that.
I hoped I'd run into you again. I'd really like to pay you back in some way, Hey, I got plenty of credit at this store here. You pick out anything you want, free of charge. All right, sounds good.
Oh, what do you need, partner? Nice.
Feather outside, got Biff by his own trap. He said he'd cover me if I put something on his tab. I'm the reason he still got that leg.
No, that idiot. A few folks around here would rather you'd left him there. But hey, if that's what he wants, take a look around.
I know a lot of people, when they hear the word California and project, they normally think of high-speed rail, and there's a lot of questions about the high-speed rail. Of course, where did 128 billion go? Well, propping up the state budget. That's what. I saw an interesting article, YouTube earlier. Chinese observers believe and have pointed out a rather interesting thing. China, being a communist country, has the strictest gun laws in the world. Yet, a Chinese official in South Africa has a gun store that sells Chinese arms to South Africans. Like, wow, a Chinese official has a gun store. It's like, wow. It sounds like a good communist to me, right? Definitely. Goes to another country and becomes a capitalist. What a great communist. But he was just implicated in a huge influence peddling ring that's been going on for the last 20 years. That wouldn't surprise me. That sounds like a good Chinese communist. Anyway, so he alleged that he helped finance Nelson Mandela, and that the Chinese have been using South Africa as a testing ground for racial politics in the United States, and that he has links to Mandabi in New York. And hopefully we'll find out names and basically see if the State Department is actually going to sanction Mandabi, because it's alleged that Mandabi wasn't born in the United States and thus could actually be, if he is indeed linked to a foreign entity, that he can be expelled from the United States. I don't like winning, I don't like that sort of tactic, but it's still the law, right? If you're breaking the law, you're very well, I don't like foreigners coming, I don't like the idea of modern colonialism, okay, where foreigners come from, say, India, a country with an Independence Day, and what do? They run for office in another country, Isn't that what you rebelled against the British for doing to you?
Yep.
But, rules for thee, right? So if indeed China Observer is going to expose Mandabi, and if they can lead to him being expelled from the United States, well, that would be, I think a lot of people would still be grateful. And hope that they'd get rid of more communists who are definitely pretty much what you would say foreign agents at this point. Then again, New York could turn around and pass a Protection Act like they did with the commies in California. See, they didn't hate Nixon because he was anti-communist. They hated him because he was exposing the ones who were lying about their affiliations with communism. And that sounds about right.
I didn't mean to hit the back button. I'm still getting used to these stinking controllers.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's a different control scheme, right? It's the Xbox control scheme, not PlayStation. Yeah. Maryland teacher faces backlash. Good. Another one down. Hey, all these people with TDS losing their jobs, hate me for free, right?
Yeah.
Hate me for free. Ain't paying your bills. There's claims that the killer did not act alone. So far, this is only internet speculation, been reported by Daily Mail. Don't read anything into it yet. Wait for Kash Patel's announcement tomorrow to find out whether or not the allegations are true. The FBI is talking to a number of people to find out whether or not this is true. I hope he was a lone wolf, but I suspect he's trained. I suspect he got radicalized and he had help what's it called? Dedigitalize or something? You know, when your social media gets scrubbed, you know, one of these companies, you know, you pay them money and they get rid of your digital footprint.
Yeah.
Apparently this guy, a couple of days ago, just out of nowhere, suddenly all his digital footprint just goes kaput. So, yeah, they're looking into that. Did he add help? Who helped him? But then again, it could have been just a company paid to do it, you know? Here, I want privacy. Scrub my footprint, you know? There are companies who do that.
I want to try to find some chaps.
Do they have an in-game effect, or is it just for show?
Take a day off of being grounded
We'll see.
today.
We'll see.
Because if we do get a day off being grounded, can I play as a rock star Spider-Man?
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know how to
He wants to play Spider-Man. Okay. Spend enough time over here.
Can I play?
No.
Remember that time you let me play?
No, I don't think I've ever let you play this game.
Why?
Because it's not for it's not for kids.
Go follow that carousel.
Up by the river. Stop, dude. Shh. He said up by the river. Let's see, where is it? Where's my mouse? West of Strawberry, you see a ritual body with a skull mask on it. You can take it, and it should be west of Strawberry, next to or near the river. So. Stop.
Come on. Need a ride? I can get you there.
No. I mean, the only river is right here. He said west of it. There's a river right here. Let's see if I can find. School mask, RDR2.
I want a school mask. Okay.
Did you?
All right, did I balk out again? Right. Sorry. Distracted. I've heard some disturbing rumors, and I was just looking into it. Won't go into it now, but yeah, let's hope that those people making comments about Minecraft against people are taken seriously by the FBI now, and people will be held accountable, and an accountability culture will kick in, because people have far too long been able to harass, dox, make threats online against people, because social media has allowed one side of the aisle to chimp out, while the right has to hold to very strict yet rules which are clearly ill-defined and often not even presented to you, called community guidelines. So you have a community guideline strike for something you didn't even know existed. The community guidelines keep getting changed. People can't keep track of them anymore. People can't even point to them. And when you do, it's so subjective, so poorly ill-defined. I don't...
This one says it's only found in New Austin.
Oh. Yeah. But
what kind of?
Just changing this. I'm just changing the search term here. Mask, strawberry.
Skull mask.
Yeah. Strawberry. I'm going to put out your head 2 on it. I forgot. Red Dead Redemption 2. Right. All right, here we go. Redemption. Secret mission in Strawberry. There's a secret mission. Pagan mask. Secret hats and mask location guide. You want me to post that link to you?
Sure.
All right, here we go. Private chat. There we go. That's the results I got by just taking skull mask off. I changed the search terms and got that. It's called the Pagan mask.
Okay.
Yeah. You also got the Liberty hat, Chinese skull mask, scarecrow mask. You got a lot of masks and caps. Yeah. So there's a lot there on this page to keep you busy.
Yeah.
This guy's got a
it looks
lot.
like it. Viking helmet. Pagan skull mask. Okay. It's near Awanja. On the other side.
Yeah. I had a video upload failed yesterday.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Got halfway through, and for whatever reason, it just scrambled. So when it was playing online, it only got halfway through and cut. So I had to do a re-upload. You can't edit the video. I suppose it's a good security feature. Otherwise, people would hack a popular account and, replace the video, a popular video
Yeah.
with their garbage. So it's a good security feature that you can't do that. I'm just saying. If I had known that it was cut off, though, that's the thing. So next time, every time I upload, I've got to wait, check the runtime, check that it's that the last section. Yeah. It's my fault not noticing the runtime had been cut. Was different.
I have never seen this before.
What is it?
It's like a ritual site.
Nope. Yeah, the ritual site.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Idiot.
Yes, sir. Oh, Rumble's changed their changed this video slightly.
Oh yeah?
Got a new just slightly, they've put in a new upload bar. It's just slightly changed the layout. Put in those nice little text boxes with the rounded curves on the side. Just some quality of life changes by the looks of it. No new features.
Landmark of the Riches. Gold earring and treasure map were discovered hidden behind a plaque on the obelisk of the Awanjala. Landmarks of Riches.
Alrighty then. Oops.
Let's see. Oh, it's that little church. Let's It's that little
Oh,
church
yeah.
over in LeKay. That's right. I remember this one. What stinks is we haven't been anywhere on that side of the map. Ouch.
Okay, boy.
Oh, yeah, we have. There's LeKay.
What?
Giddy up.
All right. I'm just fixing my hashtags here because
Nice.
Russian.
Where they're going at the where they're going at the
We'll put a rock in the middle of
yard
the
sale.
road.
Can you play Spider-Man and
You there?
where Paw Patrol come and meet Spider-Man?
Another wagon.
Paw Patrol's already there, so you don't need to.
Sure. You're a kind man. I'll be back. Fit as a fiddle.
And Chase.
Boss ain't gonna be happy about this. Where there's normally ain't rocks on this road. Boy, I'm not
I
terrible.
generated.
In the car is because I haven't pooped. I have to poop.
Oh.
I just want to eat.
Now I got to check upload time. Yeah, it's fine. It's fully uploaded. Gosh, I hate when it does that. That's right.
Let's see. Am I supposed to? Oh, wait, we got to chat. Oh, no, we didn't.
Copyright checks. Visibility. All right. Go live.
Let's see. Rocking the road guy. Came across a wagon. There's a wreck. Playing a rock and roll. So okay. Said, and he said, "Cool, I'll be back with the wagon." My boss gonna be mad. Well, been waiting almost the whole day in the game, and no sight of the guy. Does he ever come back? Walked up the road a bit, and he passed out by a tree. He was obviously drunk. I had dinner and looked this up. Thanks for replying 4 years later. I've been playing through the game. Only encountered the guy with a 6 playthrough. Just saw this. 6 years later, also looked it up. About reply 6 years later, is that any better? Thank God I looked this up and didn't wait. Same, such an old thread too. I waited 3 days, found this post, found him behind a tree, lassoed him, dragged him back to the wagon, let him go. He ran away. I chased him down, tomahawked him in the back, went back to the wagon, and it's all gone except the horse.
All right. Bang.
All right, so apparently it's not worth waiting for. He doesn't come back. He actually walks up the road and passes out.
And that's it.
Yeah, there's really nothing for the Valerian route is like the only thing. Oh shoot, I accidentally go to LeKay.
At least you know.
Yeah. Oh, turn a cinematic camera on so that way I don't have to hold it. He will just follow the trail.
And we get the tennis grunt simulation.
Yeah.
Not that I'm complaining. Just pointing it out. So apparently, I'm not an expert on this, but apparently the order of your hashtags now matters on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've rearranged my search terms, hopefully.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. And if you've got irrelevant terms, apparently it punishes you. So if you haven't got a relevant term, you actually get downgraded. Allegedly. Which makes sense. Like if something's a trending topic and your video comes up on it. But I get so often when I'm searching for gaming streams, I so often get political commentators. Because, you know, a lot of your big YouTubers, right? They use politics and gaming to get attention, but they post all their streams, political streams in the gaming area. And I don't know why they get away with it when nobody else does.
What I do wrong to you?
But YouTube apparently is cracking down on that.
Yeah, we're back.
The YouTube's also cracking down on idle watchers. This is the biggest problem. A lot of people are watching YouTube, but they're not interacting. And YouTube's under pressure by advertisers. So they're trying to force interaction. They're trying to force us to make you interact, to get you to like, share, and subscribe, to get you to comment, to chat on the live stream. Comments, of course, are welcome. But we can't, bet a dead horse telling you it's getting to a point where people are getting sick of the likes and the shares and the subscribes. You know, they may watch a channel occasionally, and they got like a dozen channels they're subscribed to. But YouTube is trying to reorganize YouTube. Like, I got lots of subscribers on my Rumble channel, but you know, out of lots of subscribers, you only get 10% of your subscribers who view regularly. You know, I mean, that's why you want to grow the subscribers. You know. But sometimes, you know, people are just basically, they're going to their homepage, they see like 50 videos, the one that grabs them the most attention or whatever they're in the mood for, they'll watch, you know. If you want a better economy, you have to give people more time, you know, less options, you know. It's so, I'm not saying it's either a good or bad thing, it's just the way it is, you know. If there's 100 things competing for people's time, you have to make it economically viable for those 100 things to compete for people's time, or some of them are going to close, and you eventually end up with only a few successful people in the economy, and then your economy collapses because the majority aren't making extra money.
Yeah,
this is what Trump is struggling with right now. It's actually talking about all Americans having a decent income, not just a few. And that's why you have a lot of people right now, particularly on the Democratic side, speaking out. But they're hiding behind billionaires. You know, the majority out of 600 billionaires, 680 billionaires? I know.
Hey, my Discord is Junior2. I don't have Discord. So I don't do that.
Yeah, billionaires support Democrats versus Republicans. Somebody actually said that particularly young tech giants, billionaires spent $2 billion on the elections. 150 billionaires
Good reason to say
campaigned for the Democrat Party, spending a record $1.9 billion.
Well, after you.
Yeah, majority of them are not playing either side, by the way. Did you know that? It's only 150 billionaires who are politically, and they're spending the most.
ain't your natural habitat.
I've had a men's room though, and it's, I mean, I don't. To be honest, I think I had one, but I don't remember like any login credentials for it. I'll have to see.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I made one a long time ago.
About this burgeoning little resort town called Strawberry. So I thought it might be quite the trip to see what all the fuss was. Perhaps make a few investments while it was still undervalued. Turns out I was made the fool.
Not enjoying it then?
Well, we
do you have X?
Splinters.
Yeah.
If you call it much of a town.
Do what?
I'd hardly step
Yeah. If you look
the
down
best
our
place to get
our
us is
LinkTree. You can find our LinkTree.
Let me tell you,
it's all there.
These days, you show me a timber frame.
You can see everywhere we're at. Facebook, X.
And meanwhile, you have this mayor, quite intolerable blowhard.
Instagram.
A little bespoke woodworking.
Stuff.
He thinks this is a cultural hub. The man's completely deluded. Well, I should give him some credit. He must be quite the salesman. He did get me out here after all. More fool me. Now I'm tromping through the leaves in the muck with some cowboy. No offense.
Little taken.
Oh, I remember that. We're on the path.
Just follow this road, dude.
Wake up. This isn't a race.
Let's go, boy.
Oh, are we close to town?
Yes, I can't believe I have to walk you all this way.
Welcome to Horse Riding Simulator 101.
You've rescued me from the depths. You seem quite the resourceful sort, sir. If for some reason you plan to spend any time in Strawberry, you may want to look into that gabbing mayor. Something is definitely off with him.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool.
All right. Keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind indeedly doodly.
Yeah.
Let's ride.
New Yorkers. Jesus.
Right?
All right.
What's that guy that's doing the shooting galleries? I don't want to.
Don't want to play that game. Well, it's a shooting mini game. That's also a shooting mini game. Oh, right in the head.
Mister, I don't hardly know what to say. Thanks, I guess. You done me a service. Hey, look, the stage company's gonna write this off as a robbery anyway. If you can get in that lockbox, you can take what you want from it. It ain't stealing if it's already stolen.
Got that right.
Sorry.
That dude's head went ejecto-cedo.
That head has left the building.
Yeah. No. There's literally nothing in that.
Postal Redux Kickstarter just finished at 600K. I think they're now activating late pledges, so allowing you to get NPCs and extras in the stretch goals.
Dagnabbit, I got dinged for looting the driver.
Take too long. Oh, damn.
Hey, look, a glitch. That's weird.
It's rare.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Miss McFarlane, I'm sorry I said it. I'm sorry. You're right. I do let things get out of control in my head. I gotta. Okay. That was weird.
All right, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Get your own camp. Somewhere far from here. Get away from me.
Well, that's awful mean.
I said go. Go.
This
I said, don't point a gun at me. Here's the title of a Cope video. I just turned 31. No job, no friends, no children, but I'm doing fine. Yep, that sounds like a Cat Lady's Cope video, right?
Yeah.
God, so many people post them. I don't know why YouTube even bothers offering them to me. I maybe because I watched a couple of, but after a while you just get sick. It's the same sob story.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah. Humans were never meant to be lonely. We form communities. We build civilization. It's the inhuman that basically, and this has been proven. Okay, time and time again, roving bands of savages have destroyed every civilization in the past. We're at the cusp. We're at the turning point. Can we overcome and turn around and say no more to these roaming bands of savages? I know YouTube doesn't like anybody talking about it, but it's a sad reality. You know, we have evidence of past civilizations that were once thriving and were eliminated by people just coming along and tearing them down. And this is what the left does. They think that it will gloriously rebuild a new, magical, fairer society. Well, I'm sorry, but historically that's never happened. Capitalism isn't a system. It's a fundamental recognition that you have to get more back than you put in, right? You need profit. You need to be able to store and accumulate wealth and energy for the future. If you can't, society will collapse. Full stop. That's it. There's no if, buts, or maybes. There's no distributing to others, okay? That never happens. That never succeeds. You have the tragedy of Jamestown, and many historical events that should be fundamentally taught in every classroom to hammer home the point that this childish notion of fair doesn't work in practice. You have people with different needs, different outcomes, different desires. Whoops. You know, you'll have, but of course, you can have the, what is it? You can have charity, but it has to be voluntary. It can't be can't be a bunch of people who anoint themselves the charitable, who then go around taking money off others to distribute it. So you all know how that works out. You end up with politicians with big mansions. Bernie. And lake houses. Bernie. Pelosi. You ain't got no dynamite?
Mm-mm.
Shoot the,
yeah, dude.
Lock. Get back. Hula! That'd send it flying.
Hey, got it.
All right. Now you better not stick around for much longer. Yeah. Time to go.
Dude, you were a little too close.
Better drop by the traders and get another stick or two.
Yeah.
I saw the. I've seen a few Red Dead videos where a guy says the best way to win a gunfight is got a group of them, throw a stick of dynamite into the pack and shoot it.
Yeah. That's usually the best.
You'd be surprised how well it clears a room. There's a mechanic in the game. In some rooms, you can throw a stick of dynamite in, and people will actually get up and run. Because people tend to draw their guns and shoot at you if you don't. So you got to be careful.
You think all this Lemoyne air is free for you?
I'm sorry, were you saying something?
Yep.
Are you talking to me?
An encounter.
Travel. You look like you might need a few smacks to set you straight.
Oh, really?
Be smart and keep dumb. You're done.
Oh, what was that?
I guess I was told.
Swamp Man, yeah. His head is
Poor
left
thing
to
never
go.
saw that coming.
Yep.
Yeah, bridge toll collector. Yeah. I don't think they respawn.
Hello there.
Howdy. I like you, mister. You have a kind face.
Huh.
Well, good luck to you.
Well, maybe we'll cross paths again one day.
You are right nice. I'll leave you to live.
Yeah. The other fellow, he is quite the charmer.
Yeah, the other guy, he was pretty mean.
Yeah. He brought nothing to a gunfight. That's his problem.
He had plenty of stuff. He just didn't pull it. He turned his back on me.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, this game's got a few lobotomized NPCs.
Yeah.
AI, yeah. Artificial idiocracy. Let's just say in real life we would call them extra chromies.
Yeah.
Speaking of our friends with extra chromies, some people have investigated Greta and they actually found that they have a fraud case against her for insurance fraud about this drone strike. She may be facing insurance fraud.
Oh, dang.
Guess it's on it. She has to actually prove Israel drone strike the boat. And like Tunisia said, no, they didn't. So, yeah. Hey! F-A-F-O, right?
Yep.
People are sick of her garbage. And if she's going to make a bunch of wild claims and then try to get the insurance companies to kick in for her leisurely lifestyle anchored off the coast of Tunisia, then a bunch of people have said, no thanks. Because this is what it comes down to, right? She and her bros, they want to play protester and F around. Well, people are going to start teaching them how to find out, you know? You want to laze off the coast of Tunisia? Yeah. That's your business, right? But fundraising so you can protest all the time, people are starting to get tired of that grift. But if you're then if you go and burn your boat, that's on you. You know, go ask your multi-million-dollar friends who bought that boat for you to pay for it, not the insurance company. Because the last drone strike Israel's carried out in Qatar, I saw what a mess they made, right? What a nice little precision strike. If that was applied to her little dinghy, her $2 million yacht, there'd be nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm really glad that a lot of people are starting to wake up and realize that one, they're not playing fair. Two, they'll never stop playing. You know, they'll never stop playing around. You know, you can't. It's no longer, hey, we just want to be left alone. It's time to scratch your beard and say there needs to be some accountability. You know, they've effed around for too long without some finding out. And I'm glad that it's Gen Zers who are saying, no, we don't want to foot your bill, Greta. We don't want to foot your bill. You know, hey, boomers, we don't want to foot your bill, you know?
Yeah.
I think, you know, it's absolutely right. You know, everybody's sick of these kids are being told they've got to shoulder the burden for everybody. And it's like, but what about our college degrees? Sorry, they're worthless. You know, it's no guaranteed jobs. The college lied to you. It's the same with all these false advertising about, oh, you too could become an AI millionaire. Yeah, right. If you could use AI to become a millionaire, you don't think BlackRock would have a bloody would be talking with IBM right now to get one of their huge machines installed? You don't think they would have had an AI installed by now? You know,
probably.
You think the makers of ChatGPT would be online if you? Yeah, they're the ones who make the millions, right? As the makers, I forget the name of them. One of the AI companies said, "Yeah, we're going to make millions." You know, they definitely said they're going to. You're going to see a lot more of it. Apparently, you know, a lot of your so-called crappy CGI, it's AI generated, right? But this new company says you're going to see a lot more of it, and it's going to be a lot better, like 10 times better. It's going to like refine the detail. But people have known for a long time that CGI, it's just companies like Disney have been cutting back, you know, cutting corners, trying to put as much money into their own pockets as they can, you know. But sooner or later, like, you're going to find out there ain't no bailouts for Disney.
Man, speaking of them, I saw a video, and it was some chick, some shill. You know how it goes. They get this paid inside information, whatever. Well,
Yeah.
she's talking about this is supposed to Avengers Doomsday is supposed to be supposed to be Marvel's comeback, but they're having all kinds of problems and clashing with egos and whatnot. Apparently, Ryan Reynolds has been apparently Ryan Reynolds is being like a problem child and like really like throwing a fit. I don't know. And
what happened is they filmed all these scenes, and then they went to sign a contract after the fact.
Yeah.
And he said, "What's this?" And it's your new contract.
Well,
they wanted
that's not necessarily true. They're talking about that's not what I was meaning. That's is something else, I think. And what it is he's being really hard to work with, is what I'm hearing a lot.
Oh, I thought you meant it was the pay dispute they were having.
No, he did get his pay cut.
No, he's out. Yeah,
he got pay cut because he didn't want to. He was giving everybody a hard time. Yeah, so they've apparently cut his pay.
Yeah, they said but he's basically he's not filming any more scenes.
But the reason why I brought it up, they were talking about this video. This chick in the video was like, this is crazy, yada da da da. This is this, that, and the third is supposed to have been a comeback for Marvel. And I commented on the video and said, wait a minute, you say a comeback, but what happened to all these years of fussing at us, saying that Marvel was just fine and we were the problem, critiquing it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they finally admitted that Marvel
has
is
sucked.
in a bad place. Yeah, and why? Okay, you can have a girl boss, but she's got to be likable and presentable. Okay? That dumpling from India ain't likable, ain't presentable. Captain Marvel was slightly presentable, but then she became extremely unlikable, and then unliked us for liking that she was presentable.
Yes, just lift as hard.
Ryan Reynolds, I didn't hear that he was. I heard there was a clash of egos between people, but I didn't know it was Ryan Reynolds. I did know that it did involve Robert Downey Jr. and that he wouldn't film with anybody on set. That was weird. I heard that they filmed Ryan Reynolds on his own, and I thought that was weird. That makes more sense now.
Mister, please.
Apparently, somebody's one of the directors on the movie said this is overcast, and then they found out they're not filming one movie; they're filming 3 movies apparently on one budget at once, and they're mix and matching the storylines, and that's why they're having a lot of trouble, because people are being called back to refilm lines in different ways and in different poses and different inflections of the voice. So nobody know, and they're asking for an actor has rightfully asked for context, and they says, "I'm sorry, Disney's put a black mark over that. We're not allowed to tell you what the context is. We just have to film these different scenes this way."
Me and my boy now.
And I think that's when Ryan asked for more money and got told no, and that's then he got a pay cut and scenes cut because one of the directors says, "Hey, we're going over time. We have to cut scenes," and because I thought that's why he was cut. So makes more sense because he is a problem child. Okay, it's what Ryan Reynolds is known to basically F around on set.
He said he'd provide room and board for me and for my
good
child. He wanted to meet me first.
I'd be careful.
Always has been.
I can't afford to dismiss offers like these, even if they do seem odd.
Just be careful is all I'm saying.
People used to make fun
I may not have
of it, how on the set of
pay Mildred back,
Deadpool,
Sure sounds
if you maybe on the company time, how
finding me is the only good
However,
thing that's happened to me in a long while.
and that's where I think he crossed the line, right?
We're close now.
Disney
Just
you
a
got
little
what,
publicity.
$340 million invested into this,
Hell is your problem?
and apparently it's a 3-parter. So if he's effing around, on the company dime,
What are you doing?
they ain't got any more money for the budget. They ain't gonna pay more money.
You're a good man.
Glad I was able to help. You take care. Appreciate it. You be well.
But you're right about Marvel, right? For years they've been telling us it's our fault for not liking the product. No,
Yeah.
Nobody liked Miss Marvel. Nobody bought there were a couple of iterations. However, here's the mistake they made with Captain Marvel and Carol Danvers. There were some issues that people liked. There were some storylines that people liked. They didn't use them.
Welcome. Well, it's really the catalog you want to look at. It's got everything in here.
Let's have a look.
And they came up with this crazy convoluted origin story that made no sense to anybody. What, Superpowers is now an STD?
Yeah, apparently.
Good.
And what, you can just stick this thing in my neck and my superpowers are gone? Well, let's just do that. How did she... If they're such an advanced alien race, why didn't they wipe her mind while they were at it,
Right.
Oh, they did, apparently. So then how did she get her memories back if they mind wiped her?
How about you get some new
Power
stuff,
of love.
huh? You know what? Bet you could use some rifling on this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yours now. We can do a lot with this. New trigger.
All right,
brand new
I'm not doing
bolt.
too much
Good.
because I don't want to blow all my money, which I kind of just did. Whatever.
Just blew for
Anything
$200. Yeah, but it's going to be worth it. It's
Yeah,
just
I've got a gold
the
bar. I
rest.
just gotta find more.
Yeah. Yeah. The best comment I heard about Doomsday is that it's going to be so convoluted that it's going to feel like homework. See, back in the day, particularly with anime, you could get away with big casts because but today's crowd with the fast-paced stories, it doesn't work for them. They want fast-paced stories. They want a single character to focus on. Hi, Vessel. Good afternoon, wherever you are.
What's up, man?
So-
Yeah, how are you?
See, Justice League worked because everybody knew the characters. But then it fell apart when they started changing the characters. That's DC's fault. DC's learning from that and saying we're going to try to keep the characters as comic book as possible to the going forward. I hope they do. I think Marvel Doomsday is a reboot. I think they're panicking because you have, like you said, Ryan Reynolds made problems. I think you had a clash between Pedro Pascal and Robert Downey Jr. Now you've got the conflict between Robert Downey Jr. and Ryan Reynolds. You have the director and Ryan Reynolds. That's I think Ryan Reynolds is a little overrated. I think basically he's played himself all along. He said 10 years ago, was it 10 or more years ago, that he loved Deadpool so much because it reminded him of himself. And I think that's the thing, that he's been playing Deadpool everywhere he goes. You know, I mean, you look at every other movie he's done. You know, like he's okay. He's a little funny, but I wouldn't go out of my way to watch a Ryan Reynolds movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Doesn't bring
I
anything
get
to
kind
the
of tired of
table.
him. He plays the same character in everything.
Yeah. It's like Robert Downey Jr. Okay, I'm sorry, but he plays the smartass in everything he's been in too. You know, Sherlock Holmes,
Help a blind man.
Doolittle. Yeah, sure.
That which is killing you will help you finally to see. And see clearly, friend. See and hear.
Well, okay then. Thank you, I guess.
Oh, you're on your way to good karma.
Don't waste any more time with an old blind man.
Yeah. Don't waste any more time. Yeah. I think it's like you heard what's happened with The Rock. He's lost a lot of fans by sidelining Cody. People are done with him. You know, they've given him chance after chance after chance. He tried the baby face, then he pivoted the heel, then he tried to pivot again with his hero. That's another one who had a clash of egos. You know, The Rock had in his contract that he couldn't be defeated in Black Adam.
Timmy Tough Knuckles, what's up, man? How are you?
Hi, Timmy.
I've never seen you before, but welcome.
Welcome, yeah. I don't know about you, but I thought the hero had to actually
guys, if
have
you
a
guys would you
struggle,
please hit that subscribe and like button, please?
Like button.
We're we go live every Saturday
Fighting
morning.
YouTube algorithms.
Yeah. And we're going upstream because we talk about all kinds of stuff that YouTube doesn't like. So
yeah, it's amazing how many people whose videos criticize Marvel for a long time. You know, it's become a bit of a. It too's become a bit of a cliche. Everybody can point out the problems with anybody can point out my problems with Marvel now, but you know, we warned post Endgame, did we not? That it will be hard to follow on from Endgame because it feels like the end of Marvel, didn't it?
Yep.
Now, I was expecting a reboot, but the reboot they gave us. Hi, we take all your favorite characters and replace them with teenage girls who couldn't lift a wet paper bag, let alone fight their way out of it. Yes. Another treasure map.
Yep, number 4. So, and it looks like it's down near that war, where the battlefields were, down beside Braithwaite Manor.
That's right.
You're the first person to call me by my real name,
Manor,
Timmy Tough Knuckles. What are we supposed to call you?
I probably just gets called Timmy.
Yeah, I like Timmy Tough Knuckles. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna go over to the Trapper and get me an offhanded holster because they have one for here for
yes,
$16. Then I'll continue down to find the treasure.
Because he likes these 2 guns.
Wait, I don't know that I.
No. Careful.
Most people call me Timmy.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Timmy. No, that's right, Timmy Tough Knuckles. Here we go. Got a scene. Been through here before. All right. There we go. Here it is. Up on top.
I don't want to rest.
Remember?
I want to
Go
inspect
up
the
side.
site.
Yeah.
Inspect. Mysterious
Back to
Hill Home. There you go.
Yes.
Just call me Timmy. All right, cool. Sorry. Timmy Tough Knuckle. Timmy, whatever.
That's all right. All right. Up the side.
Let's get back
Don't
at
forget,
it.
there's a... Wait. There's a
What?
thing if you go up on top and reach through the window.
I've already got it.
On the hill home.
Yeah, I got
you
it.
already got it. Sorry.
That was the treasure map.
Yeah. Ah, sorry. I thought there was... Never mind.
Oh, yeah. So, Timmy, what's up, man? What are you, how are you today? I'm, just playing video games and hanging out. And
Doing better
David's
than the
hanging
Chinese
out.
economy
Dave-
right now.
Yeah?
Doing better than the French right now.
I bet.
Oh boy, they're in deep poop doo doo. So's the English.
Yep.
Doing better than Nepal, and the Nepalese government has collapsed. Big protests in Australia, UK, France, Japan. Do you hear about the protests in Japan?
No.
They took out their prime minister. They forced their prime minister to resign over immigration. He wanted to bring in a whole bunch of Africans. They said, "Hell no."
Me and my buddy was talking about that yesterday. Like, we call them the usual suspects now.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Every globalist has this goddamn obsession.
There's protests in Japan. Yeah. Hey, there was when the Charlie Kirk thing happened on Minecraft. The video, you know, did you see there was a guy that jumped the barricades and stole a bunch of merchandise?
Oh yeah, usual suspect.
Usual suspect.
I saw it. Was it a woman? Yeah.
No.
Usual suspect.
Usual suspect doing usual suspect stuff.
Yeah. Did you see the mural? Did you see the mural? The painting the guy did of the poor girl who got murdered
Yes.
on the train.
That was a very good painting.
The mural. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good painting of the usual suspect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must hurt like crazy. Just want some help?
Oh gosh.
God damn it.
You douchebag horse.
Oh. That'll teach you.
Yeah, it will.
Dang.
That poor guy. And that thing kicked the crap out of him.
Yeah.
Ding.
Yeah. They're complaining about Jesse Lee Patterson. He's a black influencer. Talks about certain issues like stop talking about reparations, stop talking about the S word, stop talking about the WP. Clean your room, that sort of thing. He's not very happy with the black community right now. Particularly.
Yep.
But Chinese, 2 days ago, Chinese economic figures came out. Dang, they're bad.
Did
Even
it?
by,
Yep.
negative. They've had a cumulative debt problem that is now bringing them to the precipice of collapse. Their debt has Chinese collapse has gone. Their debt's growing 10 trillion, with job losses in the millions.
Dang.
With the collapse of many companies in China. They've had their third property group collapse. China has also given Trump the middle finger by buying Russian gas. When he was told, you F around, you're going to hit with sanctions. But the Chinese economy is in deep trouble, according to Newsweek. That even Russian gas at a heavy discount won't save them. Their gains over the last 4 decades have just been wiped out by their latest debt figures. A lot of people didn't realize how much hidden debt there was in China. Yeah, 10 trillion. That may not be much compared to US debt, but remember, their debt to GDP ratio is higher, right? And they're reliant on selling crap to you, and if you're not buying their crap, no, Since April, China, once hailed as unstoppable economic powerhouse, China is facing a perfect storm of real estate collapses, shrinking exports, soaring youth unemployment, and relocation of industry due to economic factors. Last year, China was only 52.3 trillion in debt. This year, it's blowing out to 70. And if it continues at the current pace, China's debt crisis will reach fever pitch. Yep. And basically more companies will pull out of China. China, according to the IMF, the Chinese economy will stumble but not fall. They'll reach stagnation in a very quick period of time, basically where they're just working to service all their debts, once the economy stabilizes. But there's going to be a lot of closures, or, anybody, any company not making a profit will have to close. The government can't carry the losses. Huawei, 35% drop in sales this year alone. That means that's any company in China right now who's not making a profit is likely to be closed. They got no choice. They can't bail anybody out anymore. So the eventual collapse is inevitable. It's it's boom bust business cycles. Japan did this, during the booms. They invested into all these boom industries. The problem being is that they had no long-term sustainability. They're consumer goods. It's a very boom-bust industry, right? You get a boom, a growth spurt. You'll sell lots of washing machines, but then next year you'll sell only half as many because people have got washing machines. They don't buy them every year. They buy them every 10 to 15 or maybe every 10 to 20 years.
Yeah, I need a washing machine.
Yeah.
Actually, I need a washer and dryer.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's a boom bust industry, right? Once you buy one, you're not buying another one, next year.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Yeah. So that's what's happened with China. Mobile phones. People are buying them every year, and everybody's saying, "No, I actually want to hold on to my phone for more than a year." I just spent $1,000. I think I'm going to wait a few more years before I buy another.
Yeah,
it's different when they're $100. They're not $100 anymore. They're $1,000. So people aren't buying them as often as they did before. But China's been relying on consumer goods. But once you have a consumer good, you ain't going to consume it every year, right? It's like Temu,
I've had my phone for 3 years. Actually, I need to get a new one.
I just got a new one because but Apple, right, have been relying on the people buying iPods and AirPods and all the other crap every year. But that was fine when the iPhone was, and people have just said, nah, but the iPhone, I just bought a Pro. I'm not buying another one, I just spent, if you're an Apple consumer, just spent $1,700 on a new phone, and then suddenly, a few months later say, hey, we've got the Slim. I don't think I'm going to rush out and get one. You know what I mean? You should have brought that one out, Kim. But Apple are pivoting also from a tech company to a service company.
Dang it!
The horse
ran out of ammo. I was on my way to get some ammo.
Yeah,
and I couldn't get to the horse to get my revolver.
Yeah.
Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit.
That's why you need the second holster.
I know.
Yeah. I did economics. You can't rely on consumer growth. Okay? You eventually reach the point where your market is saturated. Temu. You've only got 70 square meters in the house, only a few of those to put stuff in. And once you put stuff in them, you ain't going to buy plastics every year, right? How often do you buy plastics? Every second year or third year? You're not going to buy plastics every year, particularly at the cost, And eventually you go, I'm not going to consume cheap plastics. I'm going to buy better stuff so that I can wash it, take good care of it, and yeah.
Yep.
It's like shoes. The what the biggest drop in consumer spending is? Women's shoes.
What?
Right? Women's shoes. Biggest drop in consumer spending. Women's shoes purchases have dropped by 60%. That's hurt China the most because they're the largest manufacturer. But the price of women's shoes, you see what women's shoes sell for these days? Oh my God.
They're expensive.
Yeah. I know. I used to sell women's shoes, luxury shoes from Vietnam. But I was thinking, damn, Jimmy Choo's $450. Wow. But as even they are suffering. These big brands are suffering because people are spending less. You know, they've reached a point where women are saying, "Yeah, $30,000 handbag. Nah, I'm not going to buy another one." You know, ever. You know, $900 shoes. Yeah, I'm fine. I've got enough. You know, you eventually run out of money, right? You buy these outfits, these shoes and makeup, but you actually then you want to go out and do stuff, you know.
I will owe you a whole lot, no lie. But let me buy you something from the store. Whatever you want, it's on me. Okay, appreciate it.
All right, sir.
For you. The guy with the snake bite says I can put something here on his tab.
That fool? Jesus. If it's not one thing, it's another with him. But he pays his own.
Ammo.
Not to argue. Let me know what you choose. I'll add it to his list.
You ain't got much to spend either. Mm-hmm. We ain't got much to spend either.
Nothing. Dagnabbit.
Yeah. No one is free. No, I get the free market, the conflict between the free market and the need to provide jobs and a stable economy is always going to bring into conflict government interference. You know, government has to set wages. A lot of people blame the minimum wage for the destruction of the US economy. That's not exactly true. The problem with the US economy was the government running inflation at 4% instead of at 2%. But both parties are to blame for high inflation in the United States for the last 50 years, running at a high inflation because they needed to prop up the banks and bail out pension funds. But economists are warned that, you can't, you can't sustain high growth. You can't sustain high inflation. Eventually, the difference between one country's prices and another and the cost of labor would be so vast that...
First time, some ammunition's on the shelves, but I keep the guns locked. Take a look at the catalog and I'll pull out anything you'd like to see.
Let's have a look.
See the way they're doing stores like this? This is what's happening in California. A lot of small stores. You walk in, there ain't nothing on the shelves but locked. That's the real problem. The consumer economy, man. Yeah. Whoops.
Now, I do have some foreign-made iron when it's quality, but here in Rhodes, American is preferred.
I'm looking forward to testing this out. Thanks.
Extra. All your newsworthy news in one paper.
Here it is, folks. All the news you need.
All the news you need.
Are you sure now?
Yeah. Has anyone seen Gavin? I'm looking for my friend Gavin.
Oh,
Has
that
anyone
mystery.
seen Gavin?
People have. Oh yeah, people have spent years on that mystery before they found out.
I think he was
the hard
dead.
truth. No, it's or dead or in his head, one or the other.
Yeah.
The general consensus is that he and Gavin probably came on the boat together, and after a few years, Gavin disappeared, and he just can't. That Gavin's a victim of the killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. He's one of the victims of the serial killer. But because there's all those unidentified people.
Keep down the cover now.
The Civil War guy, yeah.
Come on, dude. I'm trying to cycle through all my crap. Ridiculous. It wouldn't let me lock on. I was trying to kill him.
I believe you. The game.
This game has a real hard on for trying to kill
me. The horse wouldn't stay still. Yeah. This horse, you got to jump off, I think. Try and stay mounted. It ain't. There we go. All right.
Holy hell!
Come on, boys, have
a
Golly, dude. Come on, bro.
You should have been able to take that guy straight away. Bang.
Yeah. I hit the button to kill him. He should have shot him.
Yeah. Did you get too close to where they trail out? Yeah. The problem is it's giving them the cover advantage and not to you, which is weird. You must be too close to their the script point, so that because the closer you are to them, the higher they do damage.
Wish someone come. Tired of sitting in this heap already. Smoldering waste that it is.
Get down and cover now. Defend what's ours, soldiers. I'll riddle you with bullets.
Go.
You got the cover advantage now. All right, here it goes. Yeah, that guy up there.
Oh my gosh! What's the problem?
What? You're in cover. Why is it?
There was a dude in front of me, and I was aiming at him. I was getting ready to get him. The other two had gotten. I don't understand what the problem is.
Yeah.
Get down and cover now. Defend one guard, soldiers.
Come on. Right. Come round. Take him out. Come round. Yep.
One more.
Go round. Whoops. All right. Go around the other way. Don't let them get behind. Don't let them gather around you. Yeah. I wish when you play shooting games, your guns worked as well as theirs did. You know, same problem. You're always wishing the gun you're carrying works the same way when you have it as then when they have it. I like the meme. I like the meme. When they have the gun, it's a big minigun. When you have the gun, it's a little squirt gun. See, technically, they should. Oh, well. Here we have new location, inspect. Yeah. And we inspect the property, should find some stuff. You're gonna need to get some money to get some ammo, though. Stephen King has officially apologized for his tweets about Charlie Kirk. Only one of them, but still, it's more than most people. Peel's court victory for Donald Trump. White House can end legal protections for more than 400,000 migrants. Marsha Blackburn has backed Trump sending National Guard to Memphis.
I can't stand being on this bus no longer.
Marco Rubio to visit Israel.
No, what are you doing?
UK is preparing for a state visit.
Come on, dude. This dude, like, no matter what you do, he does the opposite thing.
Won't you untie me?
Just so used to it. There we go.
Oh, praise be, you came when you did. I don't know what would happen.
You just get home safe, ma'am.
Qatar is having a meeting with Trump.
That's that, then. Yeah.
Giuliani is blaming the public schools and their teaching of hatred of America.
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
Hilton spoke out, blaming all the political violence being fueled by the left. Many are blaming social media for radicalizing, blaming social media, saying that they've allowed rapid radicalization of people. This is no pushback on. You look at Facebook censorship. How often have you been called names on Facebook, and you're the one who gets the ban, right? Moderna and Pfizer share price drops after 25 kids have died.
Dang.
According to what's this? Yeah.
From what?
CNBC's reported that health officials have linked the jab to the deaths of 25 children, and Moderna and Pfizer's share prices have fallen dramatically. That there's going to be a vaccine panel for the Center of Disease Control and Prevention. That they're going to release more of these reports from the vaccine. These are basically reported events from the vaccine adverse event reporting system. But the FDA and CDC are going to establish a new testing protocol. This company is far too long, have gotten away with covering up side effects. Oh, flip it red. What's this one?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, remember early voting and Flip It Red?
No.
24, there's a thing, early voting action to get GOP voters from diverse communities to vote in people. A lot of Republican voters in blue states had given up, but there was an operation called Flip It Red. They got a lot of people to turn out, and they flipped Pennsylvania, some
nice.
parts of Pennsylvania. So they want to see if they can get some voter retention and actually use this campaign for Make America Healthy. Basically coming up to because they're also working in California.
Around here, strangers gotta cough up people.
Oh.
From there. You hear me?
Basically, there's a lot of areas where the GOP has out-registered Democrats, yet you have no actual turnout in the elections, so you have no representatives. They want to fix that. There's a lot to be done, with taking on the gerrymandering in blue states. Definitely. It is a numbers game. It's not just the fact that GOP. It's not enough for the GOP to have more party members. You've got to have more voters. thousands are headed for Charlie Kirk's funeral. It's going to be big.
When's that going to be? Today?
I'm not sure if it's later today or tomorrow. I'm trying to find out. I think.
When did it happen? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Dang.
His body's been released.
Yeah.
He arrived home yesterday afternoon or last night.
Yeah.
For you.
It's just crazy that he's already like ready for a funeral.
Well, yeah. He's laying in state at the moment. As of 5 hours ago, he's still laying in state. They haven't announced a time. Oh, they're waiting for President Trump. Oh, wow. Yeah.
What?
They're waiting for. They're delaying the funeral so that President Trump can arrive and attend.
Oh, okay. So is it today or what?
As of this morning, they've announced that it's probably going to be tonight. They're waiting for President Trump to confirm a time. They're waiting on the White House to confirm a time. The arrangements have been made now as we speak. So it'll be later today, you'll be announced, and it'll be broadcast, of course. They're talking about broadcasting it live on Fox.
They probably should.
This is you've unleashed the whirlwind. You've turned him from being followed by 5 million to being followed by 500 million.
There's a massive
hundreds of.
There's a massive march in
massive.
in London. The Tommy Robinson March.
Yeah, cool.
They are going crazy.
Oh, hey, you there.
Holy cow, tens of thousands gather in London for Tommy Robinson. Protesters and counter-protesters alike. Wow.
Yeah, sure.
Unite the kingdom.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. You know Emerald Ranch?
More than 100,000 people.
Sure.
Glad I ran into you.
Thousands. Yeah.
I raised that horse.
They say thousands. Yeah, 100,000 is thousands.
Losing a horse.
This one says more than 1 million.
Yeah, that horse did right by me.
Yeah, I know.
Better than
This
my
one
husband
too.
told. That fool always complaining.
This
But
one.
just-
This post says 100,000 question mark. More like 100. More like 1 million. Yeah.
With the drink, of course. Marriage for me has been nothing but trouble. But Biscuit, he was a fine animal. Loyal, smart, brave. Didn't take no guff, not from no one.
Yeah.
Had one of them mountain boys pull a gun on me once. I was riding up near the Dakota and had stopped by a nice warm patch. Must have dozed off, but I wake up and find some nasty piece of work pointing a rusty shotgun straight at me. Well, he gets wheezing on.
This
and
is
I'm-
the largest demonstration in British history. Full of patriots saying the spark has started, the revolution is on.
too, as he was hollering
More
away.
than 40,000 watching on live stream.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Good laugh on that one. I
Uh,
tell my husband.
They're
"What is
meeting. They're also planning. They're also planning protests in New Zealand, Germany, Australia. Katie Hopkins and Ant Middleton have joined Tommy Robinson ahead of the rally.
They was looking for
You also have MEP from Germany, AFD.
died of starvation. I'll be moving on soon, though. Emerald Ranch, well...
They're marching on Whitehall to demand the Prime Minister Minecraft. Exit. Stage right.
Delights in bullying folk. There's a daughter, but she never leaves the house. You can see her in the windows.
They've had 100 people fly from New Zealand to attend the march. Wow. A small number of people have called Stand Up to Racism have started a counter rally. Less than 1,000 of them have turned up.
Please take.
Yeah, you're kind of on the wrong side of history, you know. You know when they talk about 80-20, this is more like 2% versus 90. You know,
What a lousy day.
patriotism isn't racism. Not wanting. If you're these people keep talking about native rights. Well, the natives of Britain are standing up and saying, we don't want to be ruled by Pakistan. Pakistan has an Independence Day. Go celebrate your independence. It's about time you did in your country. It's about not wanting foreigners to rule over you and to leech off your hard work. To come illegally, become members of government, to have mansions given to them, to have 200,000 in welfare given to you. Where in the world can you go as a white man and get 200,000 in welfare? Not even in your own country can you get that much welfare. So how can these people do it? Starmer's given away the farm. England is bankrupt. You know they're going to have to have. They're going to have. They're now trying to find alternative places to house people because they can't afford the hotels anymore. Well, what a shock. They're talking about kicking grannies out of nursing homes to house these so-called migrants for processing.
Yeah.
No, bro. That's you know, that's why they call him the granny harmer. You got no regard. You know, you come to an old folks' home and telling them, "Nah, get out now. We're putting in the Pakistanis." You know, tell me that's. But again, people are saying, "Oh no, but what would Christ do?" Christ would say, "Yeah, I know Christ and refugees was a contentious issue with Christianity, and always has been, and always will be. Christ was never an absolutist. But these are not refugees. These are not the sick, the hungry, and poor. These are not trying to escape King Harold for their lives. These are not people who are fearing persecution. They come from Muslim countries. They come to England, practice Islam, and regularly go back to their homeland and to other Muslim countries for Ramadan. So no, they are not refugees. They are not fearing persecution. They're not fleeing Herod. They're not fleeing persecution. They're crossing an international border multiple times to get to England. The call for compassion and displaced persons in the modern world. We have seen nothing but an increase in the number of displaced people because of your so-called compassion. Because you constantly want to display your compassion.
Why don't come up to the mic? Come up to the mic.
You're watching. You're broadcasting the sound.
Okay. It says
the counter protest.
It was a debate between Charlie Kirk and where he humiliated Tyler Robinson.
Tyler Robinson, was it?
That was the dude that shot him.
Really?
And
he did?
But it wasn't accurate. It wasn't accurate. There's community notes saying the guy that he was debating is named Stone Lambert of Oklahoma State University.
Yeah. I was going to say.
It's not Tyler Robinson.
Yeah.
So,
as far as I know, Tyler Robertson never faced Charlie Kirk in real life. He never went to Charlie Kirk. He spewed about him constantly, but whenever asked to go before him, he refused, saying that he didn't want to platform hate. This guy had formed his opinion about somebody he never met, somebody he never spoke to. That's not right.
So Steven Crowder released Mug Club Undercover obtained Utah County Sheriff's Office internal document regarding suspect Charlie Kirk assassin Tyler Robertson.
Yeah,
and he just put it out there on X. I just shared it on my X account.
All right. There's a lot of people have made a lot of assumptions over the years about Charlie Kirk. Guy came up to Charlie Kirk and says, "Is it okay if I'm gay?" Charlie said, "Yes." And then he went on about Christians are gay, and he says, "No, that's better, of course, if you hear it from Charlie himself, but just look it up. Charlie Kirk has a lot of videos out there. Get the truth, right? Charlie can point out a lot of things still today that are going to be relevant for years to come. That a lot of people make assumptions, and he breaks them down. And I wish more people would stop making assumptions. I'm trying not to, of course. But okay, well, I'm looking at this Mug Club messages now. Okay, it looks like a charging document giving his full details. Height, detail.
Okay, boy.
Okay, 1 firearm felony charge, obstruction of justice charge, capital degree, aggravated murder, capital offense. It's headed for the district court for a hearing. So maybe a hearing tomorrow morning, by the looks of it.
Hey, over here.
What's the problem?
Problem? No, there's no problem. Quite the contrary. Well, there is a problem. For me, but not for you.
All right.
Okay, this one's a search warrant.
Give me a minute of your life. I might just change it forever. I'm sure you will have heard of me. Maximo Cristobal Valdespino, the renowned explorer.
Can't say I have.
There has been much written about me. I once had high tea with the Viceroy of India. I helped liberate South America. I've climbed mountains and swum across seas. I have had many women. I've spent the last 3 months hunting treasure on the American frontier. Beautiful country. Reminds me a lot of Almeria. But tomorrow I set sail for the island of Shikoku in the Japanese archipelago in search of the legendary Tokushima sapphire.
Well, good for you.
No, hold on. You see this map here? It was made by the Jackhole Gang.
Bail denied.
All
Yeah.
the way from here,
Okay.
California.
So they applied to the court for no bail detention.
You have heard of, but me? Huh. Well, rumor has it they buried gold somewhere in this area, but were killed before they could retrieve it. They created 2 maps to ensure it was well hidden. This is the first and should lead you to the second. You just need to follow the landmarks drawn here.
Me?
Yes! Unfortunately, I am out of time now, but I am prepared to sell it to you for the low price of $10. A trifling investment for a man such as you, given the potential returns.
I could just kill him. I'll be nice about it.
Why not?
A very wise investment. I wish you the best of luck.
I really need to open the fence so I can start getting my money back because I got a lot of money held up in stuff.
Yeah. But you got an advanced storyline to do that, I think, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Easy.
I about made a problem. About had an oopsie daisy.
Yeah. You almost had a shit my pants moment. But don't worry, you wouldn't have hurt the train.
No.
They would have barely noticed you.
Oh, hey, look, I do have a shadow. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. Depends on the time of day. There's actually properly angles the shadows.
I was just worried that I didn't know if the game would be that,
detailed.
Yeah.
Starting to get a better bond with your horse. Good. Your health improved. Good. Stamina good. Yeah. Need to do some fist fighting and some gunslinging to get up your shooting.
Yeah.
And get your second holster.
Mm-hmm. Apparently Micah unlocks that.
Oh, that's right. He gives it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, to give you some idea of how overbuilt China is, they have enough empty homes in China to house France.
Dang.
Yeah. That's the very definition of oversupply. But it's not just real estate. They've oversupplied in consumer goods. You look at the world market right now. There are 900 containers sitting on the docks of just goods. Nobody can. They're just backing up. They can't process it all. They're only. They oversupplied on everything, Temu, I mean, they're still selling, but the problem is that how much they're selling is getting less and less money because they're getting more and more. People aren't going to buy unless they get that discount, and once the discounts run out, they just create a new account. They just can't keep track of it all.
Good boy.
I saw a video once on how they generate these landscapes, where they run over with a mouse and all the landscape just starts going because they're copying and pasting the data in, from actual topographical maps.
Yeah.
But then they had hundreds of people, spray painting and all this, and doing. Took a lot. Took a lot of artists. $1,600 people. Took years to do this map.
Dang.
Yeah. Artists programming into because interactions had to be programmed in.
There's Blackwater over there.
Easy. Isn't this where you came in? Or one of the trails is on this mountain?
What do you mean?
I know some of the cutscenes in the game are actually off map. But isn't this one of the roads you came in on?
It might have been.
I know that one of them is actually off map. But that's actually been described. There's like Guama and that they're all actually off map. Some of the original areas are off map.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go down here and save it, and I think we're gonna be done for
the week.
Done for today. Yeah. Got a few things I need to do. I found legendary fish, but I don't know if I can fish yet. I don't know that I have a fishing rod. But
yeah.
And you're probably ready to go to bed. We're at 3 hours. We've gone way longer, but I didn't have anybody here. So to get me to,
I gotta do me. I gotta go through my X yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do my retweet from doing my tweets. Posting stuff. Do all my. Got so many notifications.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to save game.
Yeah. So many people. Well, obviously, probably. Let's see, probably in 8 hours. Charlie probably wake up and find that Trump is doing a speech at Charlie Kirk's funeral. So
yeah, probably. But hey, thanks for everybody coming. Timmy, Vaz. Let's see, Vazil, ROJ. Thanks, guys, for coming.
RJ,
yeah. And thanks, David, for hanging out with me. You guys have a great day. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. Fuck you, New World Order. Fuck you, Bill Gates.
I love you. You gotta do better than that. I love you.